Hey everyone, so I'm back again with another video. This round, I have another collection to share with you guys, and this time I'm going to be talking about my original Game Boy collection. In this collection video, I'm going to be showing you guys all of my original Game Boy games. That's going to include pretty much every single game that I have that is playable on the original Game Boy, the Game Boy Pocket, um, and on later systems as well. But it will include some of the sort of later release Game Boy Color games that were also compatible with the original Game Boy and Game Boy Pocket, but not any of my Game Boy Color only games. So let's get to it. First, though, I'm going to show you guys my complete in box games, or my mostly complete in box games. Then I'm going to go off into my Pokemon games specifically, and then everything else in alphabetical order. So to start off with the box games, I have a couple of these in box protectors. Well, actually, I only have one of these in box protectors. So the first game is Bonk's Adventure. I was really happy to find that. It's a pretty decent version of Bonk as well. Next is Bubble Ghost, followed by Donkey Kong Land 2. Next is Speedy Gonzales. And the last boxed game is Skater Die Bad and Rad. Now to just get these off to the side. And next are the Pokemon games that I have. So I'm going to pretty much put these in order. There's obviously going to be two Game Boy games left out here, just because the one I never ended up buying it, and the other one was Game Boy Color only. So first up is Pokemon Red, followed by Pokemon Blue. Next is Special Pikachu Edition, Gold, and Silver. And I also have Pokemon Pinball. This one here is compatible with the original Game Boy as well. I never got the Pokemon trading card game, whatever it was actually called. Never got that. And Pokemon Crystal I do have, but that is Game Boy Color only. So next up, starting with the rest of my games in alphabetical order. First up is The Amazing Spider-Man, Battletoads, Blades of Steel. I'm going to try to deal with the light here. The Castlevania Adventure. I personally like that, but some people just don't. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong Land. DuckTales 2. The only way I'm going to play that game. Final Fantasy Legend 3. With a damaged label there. Pretty worn out. Flip Pull. I think that one, if I remember correctly, was just like a very basic puzzle game. Game & Watch Gallery, the first one. Gargoyles, actually really like this one. It's a pretty decent platformer. Hattress, weird puzzle game involving hats, but it is somewhat enjoyable. Next, I don't know exactly how to pronounce this, but I'm going to say it's Hyanki Alien. I'm going to hold this one pretty close so you guys can see that better. Next is Killer Instinct with a worn out label there. And the last one of the set is Kirby's Dream Land with a big couch out of it in the middle there. As you can see, Kirby is white on that one. They didn't really know how to advertise him back then, like what color he actually was, even though it was already sort of established that he was pink, but oh well. The next game is Kirby's Pinball Land, followed by Konami NFL Football. Next is Mega Man, and there's a subtitle to it. I think it's Dr. Wily's Revenge, but I can't really tell. Motocross Maniacs, Nail and Scale. Almost dropped that one. Sorry, Nail and Scale. It's like a platformer, pretty interesting. You have to like nail huge nails into like walls and different platforms, so you can like jump onto them and get higher and higher up. Radar Mission, Revenge of the Gator. I think this one was just pinball. Next is RoboCop 2. The Simpsons, Bart and the Beanstalk. I have a whole bunch of the Simpsons games. Pretty enjoyable across the board. At least the older ones are. Super Mario Land. Still have never finished that one. Tecmo Bowl. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan. Gets a little bit difficult later on, but if I put a little bit more time into it, I could probably beat that one. Tetris. What can you say about Tetris? Everybody knows what Tetris is. And Yoshi's Cookie, puzzle game, pretty much, where you have to line up cookies in a row. And again, a very enjoyable and very basic game. Now let me just get these ones out of the way. And the last games here are the Game Boy Color, games that were usable with the original Game Boy. So we have them in sort of darker black cartridges. First is Conker's Pocket Tales. Sorry about the glare there. It's okay, but it's not that good. It has absolutely none of the sort of crude humor from the N64 game or even the original Xbox game. Gex Enter the Gecko. I'd highly recommend that you play a Gex game on a console, but it's passable at least. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Pocket Bomberman. Absolutely love this game. And it has a code system to it as well, so you can at least skip forward to later levels, even to be able to experience them if you've already replayed the first few levels over and over again, so you don't have to repeat them over and over again anymore. Quest for Camelot, can't say much about that. I don't think I've played that one yet. Rampage World Tour. And the last two games are both Rugrats. This one's Rugrats the movie, and Rugrats Time Travelers. And I think I'm almost certain this one here is a platformer. I don't know about the other one. And that's basically my entire Game Boy and Game Boy Color compatible game collection. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below, and also linked in the description below is a link to my 500 subscribers contest. Check that out if you'd like. And that's it. See ya.